So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you guys can get Redbubble sales with phone cases. If you're ready for this one, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into this. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone who may be new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shops. Now, if you're new around here and you haven't already, you might want to click on that subscribe button to make sure that you don't miss out on future videos, as well as information on how to make some extra money online. And down in the description, for those who don't already know, I have a free print-on-demand starter guide which features a lot of the information that I use to get my first few online sales on sites like Redbubble. And finally, if you're looking to turn this into more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's also linked down below. And as I mentioned, today's video will be about how to get sales on Redbubble with phone cases. I think you guys may be surprised at some of the things I'm going to be talking about. I will explain everything to you guys in 5 simple steps, and these are steps you'll be able to apply to your phone cases, and hopefully you should see an increase in sales on that product. Before I actually jump into this video, I just want to say I have made other similar videos to this one in case you do like this one, and in those videos I covered things like mugs, stickers, greetings cards, even telling you guys how you can increase your t-shirt sales. So if you're interested in checking out videos I made on other products, the links to those will be down below. The first thing I want to start off by talking about is the fact that there's different types of phone cases that are sold on Redbubble. For those who don't know, there's iPhone cases and there's Samsung cases, and the main reason I mention this is because some designs you have might look good on the Samsung cases but not look good on the iPhone cases, so you need to be bearing this in mind when you're creating your designs. You want to mostly go with things that will work on both phone cases. Now, I wouldn't say it's as major of an issue as it was, as the Samsung camera has been put to the side instead of the middle, which makes life easier. But that's only with the new model. So for people with the Samsung cases, for example, that still have the camera in the middle, this could still be a problem that they could struggle with. Now, one of the good things about Redbubble is that when you go into the phone cases section, you will be shown all the phones they actually create phone cases for. So for the iPhone cases, it ranges from the iPhone 12, as you can see, and you can go as far back as the iPhone 7. They might even have some other models there, which is pretty crazy to consider. And once again, with the Samsung phones, starts off with the Galaxy S21 and it tracks all the way back to the Galaxy S8, and as you can see by what it says here, they also cover other models. And this is one of the main reasons I was showing you the different types of phone cases, because designs could look good on some cases but not on others. So you want to do your very best to make sure that things look good on all cases, which is something I'll be talking about a little more as we go throughout this video. But before I actually get to that, I just want to go through this little section towards the bottom of the phone case page. So it shows you that you can actually get phone cases in different textures, which is pretty good to see there. And as we scroll down even lower, you can see that you can shop by theme, main themes being movies, games, patterns, music, animals, and sports. So if you're trying to create designs, they may be niches you might want to jump into. And in my opinion, this little bit of information that Redbubble gives is very helpful, as it can point you in the right direction of what to do when creating your phone case based designs. Now, the second thing you want to do next to making sure that obviously you're creating designs that can be used for any case is to make sure that you are using patterns. Patterns will make doing that a lot easier. Now, with Redbubble patterns, there's a variation of things you can actually do to create simple patterns, and on the screen I've got some nice examples for you guys that show you how patterns could potentially look on these different phone cases. So we've got some Samsung phones there, and then we've also got some iPhone phones there with different patterned cases. In my opinion, I think this looks pretty cool, and it's something that's fairly easy to do. This can actually save you time when you're creating your designs, as if you have patterns set, you don't really have to worry about changing them over time, as you can actually create a default setting within Redbubble that allow phone cases to just have set patterns on them. Now, for those who don't know how to create or set patterns, just to quickly explain how to do this, I'm just going to jump onto one of my accounts, and guys, as you can see here, I've got a sticker pack of pizzas, Nice looking pieces if you ask me, with the background of red that I have set. If you then want to create this into a pattern or change this into a pattern, you just select whichever pattern you want. So there's the regular grid or there's the offset grid, as you guys can see here. I personally like to go with the offset grid. Once you have that selected, you'll see everything will now be showing as a pattern. You can make it smaller if you want. You can leave it fairly large. It's whatever you feel looks nice or fits your design best. And personally, this is what I would do. Once this is done, you could literally click apply changes and that will be saved. And for future reference, if you're looking to use this exact same template, you can literally just copy this template for your future designs. And if you don't know how to copy over your template, I'll link a video down in the description that I made that teaches you how you guys can upload your designs 95% faster onto Redbubble. Now you guys know the importance of how your design should look on different phone cases, as well as the power of using patterns. One thing you want to bear in mind when you're creating your phone cases is the fact that you need to have good ideas if you're looking to get sales. Now, if you're looking to get ideas, I mean, when you search phone cases, you could just go through the allocated tabs that pop up at the top, like you can see in this example here, and you can click on any of those and then sub niche into them. And when I say sub niche, when you click on one of those tabs, it will show you more tabs that will feature niches in relation to the initial thing you've clicked. Don't worry, I'll be showing you guys an example so you understand that a little better. And when it comes to ideas, there's a lot of ideas out there. For example, if you was making a phone case with a pizza button on it, you wouldn't just have it saying pizza and then phone case. You'd want to use keywords that have low competition. That way you can increase your chances of getting sales. I'll show you some examples there. So the first one is don't look for love, look for pizza. And obviously that's on the phone cases with 1,167 results, which isn't that bad. There's professional pizza eater, another phone case. This comes up with 1,914 results. And we've also got powered by pizza. Once again, phone cases with only 351 results. So it is very, very possible to find low competition niches that you guys can jump in and create phone cases into. And for those who don't know, when it comes to phone cases, I'm pretty sure there's over 60,000 different phone cases on Redbubble. So this is just a nice method that allows you to compete a lot easier with people that have been on Redbubble for longer than you. So just to quickly show you guys an example, I'm going to jump onto Redbubble now, and as you can see, we have some phone cases there. I've just searched for pizza, and after searching for pizza, at the top you can see there's some tabs that I can click into to find niche down versions of this main keyword. So this keyword is at the moment showing us 93,000 results. So there might even be a lot more results than I thought with phone cases on Redbubble. So now let's say you're wanting to find a niche with less competition. Maybe if you click pizza lover, you get less results. So it drops down to 23,000, as you guys can see here. If I actually scroll across here, you can see this other keyword. So pizza addicted, this has 481 results for phone cases, and as you can see, instantly the competition has dropped from over 93,000 to under 500 results when it comes to phone cases in this niche. And this is something that you guys can use to give you an edge when it actually comes to getting ideas for your phone cases. Now, the fourth and a cool tip that you guys can pretty much use to your benefit when it comes to phone cases is using things within the partner program. Now, when I say this, I mean creating designs for branded things that are in the Redbubble partner program. For example, Rick and Morty designs, as that is part of the partner program. The good thing about doing this is that if you're creating phone cases with brands that people are actually fans of, they'll be more likely to buy these things from you because they're a fan of the TV show or the brand that you're using through the Redbubble partner program. The only downside of doing this is that if you create a design and put it in the partner program, it could take up to 5 weeks before it actually gets put live onto the Redbubble market, as sometimes Redbubble need to review these designs. The Redbubble partner program is pretty easy to find. If you can't find it through on Redbubble, you can literally type Redbubble partner program on Google and it should show up. And one thing I like about this is that once you're on the partner program, obviously you'll be shown 3 things that you can get into straight off the bat. So you got Rick and Morty, Steven Universe, and Adventure Time. But if you click here where it says check out the entire list of brands currently engaged in the program, you will see all the other things that Redbubble do actually have. Nice thing you can note from this is the fact that obviously there's a lot of brands and things you can work with, but they also list off for you things that aren't currently accepting new submissions. That way you do not waste your time. And just to show you how good this partner program is, guys, if I search Rick and Morty phone cases, you can see there's only 4,121 results for a brand that's popular, which is crazy. And if you was to post your designs on here, you have a higher chance to potentially get found through something like this in comparison to posting something random under the general phone cases where there's 90,000 plus results that would pop up. But yeah, that's just a quick example to show how good the partner program can be, especially with things like phone cases. And moving on to the 5th and final tip you need to consider when it comes to selling phone cases, it's pricing. Now, straight off the bat, we've got 2 sales that I got with phone cases there. So we've got a sale I got with the iPhone case where I made £1.95, and then a sale I got with a Samsung Galaxy case where I made £3.46 or $5.89 Canadian. And straight off the bat, you can see that my margins used there is 20%. Now 20% is the default margin that Redbubble starts you off on. With my phone cases, I pretty much left it on there, but what I would advise for you guys to do is, if 20% is not working for you guys, is to drop it to 15%. And then if you notice that you're now getting sales on a set design that's on a phone case, then you could always boost this up. 20% is what worked for me, and 20% is usually not too much of a problem. Now, when you look at the prices that people usually post phone cases for, that I've highlighted for you down there. So you've got 16.25 quite a few times, and then obviously 17.55, 17.50 quite a few times. And that's usually the average selling price, as most people will just leave their phone cases on a default price. But if you do decrease the percentage that you're selling your phone cases for, like this one person did there, that's selling their phone case at £14.30, your price then looks more attractive compared to other people that may be in the same niche as you, giving you a higher chance of potentially getting that sale. And this is something that I would strongly recommend for you guys to try, especially if you're struggling with getting sales on things like phone cases. This pretty much works with any other product as well. And yeah, guys, if you go through these 5 steps I've walked you through in this video, you shouldn't have too much of a problem of selling phone cases, and it should be a lot easier now than it was before. For today, that is pretty much it for this video. So if you've enjoyed it up until this point, please drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. For anyone that's made it to this point of the video, down in the comment section, comment down, I can sell this, because I know for a fact you guys can sell this if you use all these tips that I've spoken about today. And if you have any other products that you want me to cover I have not covered already, make sure to put them down in the comment section as well, and I'll look through what you guys are saying, and I'll see if I can make another video that's similar to this one. Nevertheless, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor, and manifest success.